Hello YouTube, it's Rob, Maxwell's Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast of England. I hope everybody's well and having a great day. As can be seen from the title, I'm going to be trimming some yellow golden privet. And it's not a huge hedge, it's a large shrub. It's a bit out of control and it needs putting back into shape. So why am I doing this? Bear with me. A young lad got in contact with me 2 weeks ago. And we started texting, then we sent a few emails and ended up in a conversation. And his question he said, Rob, I'm terrible at cutting hedges. I don't have a lot of experience and I get quite nervous. Have you any tips or advice? And I thought, asking me. And my tip was, why put yourself at risk or at pressure of doing massive hedges? Keep it simple. Keep the hedges down to probably 8 feet. The lad's only got a small hedge trimmer. He doesn't have a long reach. He doesn't have a huge set of ladders. So I said to him, why put yourself at risk? And why do that? I still turn down more hedges than I actually take on. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this job done. I'll show you the small shrub getting trimmed and just using my small Husqvarna hedge trimmers. And then we'll come back and I'll tell you what else I told him. And I think it's good advice, especially if you're starting out in this game, because let's be honest, we've all made mistakes and we've all took too much on. And I bet all the gardeners watching this can say, I've been there. I've started a job and thought, God, I wish I'd have walked away from this one. See you in a bit. So what I'm using here is the my little Husqvarna 122 HD60. I've had this a good few years and I think it's a wonderful bit of kit. It's not a lot of money, but it does a great job of trimming small shrubs like this one here. And as you can see, there's going to be a lot more work done in this garden, but for today's video, all I'm recording is the trimming of the golden privet, as you can see me doing now. And as I say, I'm no hedge man. I don't claim to be an expert, but here I'm just going around, taking my time, taking little bits off and then trying to get a little bit of shape to it. And as you'll see, it comes on quite nicely. But my message is, take your time, don't rush, just take little bits off at a time. And as you can see in the background there, my little gift I bought myself, some nice 6 feet tripod adjustable leg Hendon ladders. Oh, I like them, I really do. And then if you look in the forefront on the tarpaulin, you can see me Darlac leaf grabber. Hey, anybody over 50 who's got a bad back, that's a good 20 quid invested, I'll tell you. But yeah, we live and learn, don't we? Thank you to all the comments, everybody who's gave me advice about these pieces of kit, and they've been purchased on your advice, and it's good advice, so thank you. So I'll just let you watch the rest of the video. You'll see me trimming this, getting into a nice shape, and cleaning up, tidy it up, give it a leaf blow, get all the rubbish picked up, put in the dumpy bag, and then I'll crack on for the rest of the day. But that's all you'll see of this video. Okay, so thank you, take care, and if you haven't already, please smash that like button, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. But after you've seen me grafting here, there's a little bit of chat in the van, so if you want to hang around for that, please do. So there we go, job done. Simple job, and there's a message to that simple job, is that's where you want to start. If you're not very good at trimming hedges, and I'm not an expert, never would claim to be, but you can learn on things like that. That's a golden privet. I like to use the letter R. You go up and over, all the way around, taking small amounts off, give it a brush, and then any sort of bits that are still protruding out, get your secateurs or get your hand shears and just trim them up and make them look nice. But take your time and keep it simple. That's my message. Now, the young lad who messaged me and said about hedges, you know, and if you're doing bigger hedges, you've got to buy a long reach. If you follow my channel, you'll know I've only invested in a long reach this season, and it was a game changer. And I've took a few canny size hedges on, and so much easier. I've also bought some Hendon ladders, but we'll not mention that to the wife. What a game changer they are. There'll be a bit of a review coming. Wow, unbelievable. I can't believe I've been dancing around on them rickety old decorating ladders for all these years. But, you know, needs must, and they were a good servant. But I'm pleased to have the Hendon tripods in the van when I need them. So, YouTube. Well, and I'm a YouTuber, so I'm to blame as much as anybody. When you get young people starting out in the game, they see all these amazing jobs that get done, and people put the amazing jobs up because they want to, you know, promote the work, and they want to get lots of views, and I understand that. I genuinely do. And some of the hedges, wow, you know, hats off to the lads who do it. But don't forget, they've been in the game a long time, and they've got lots of good quality equipment. Some have got 18 feet Hendon ladders. Well, I couldn't have that in my small van, and anybody starting out probably hasn't got that. So for me, if somebody asks you to do a hedge and you're not sure, get them to send a photograph, and then if it's a definite no-no, send them a polite message. Sorry, it's not for me. If you think it's not sure, go and have a look. And there's nothing lost. And this is the key point to this video. Sometimes we need to walk away. Sometimes we need to say no and just say, I'm really sorry, it's not for me. Thank you, good luck. And just go on to the next job. There's lots of work out there doing small hedges, small gardens. Don't take too much on. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because you'll regret it. Tell me in the comments, have you took on a job and halfway through you thought, oh, I can't wait to see the back of this? Have you ever walked off a job and said, look, I don't want any money, but I can't do this, it's too much for us. I should have said no at the start. And the young lad who's watching it apparently put a post on one of the Facebook groups saying, the garden forums, any advice on how to cut a hedge? He says, I'm new to the game, and he got some stick. Some of the gardeners give it, call yourself a gardener and you don't know how to cut a hedge. You shouldn't be advertising your services as a gardener. Well, I'm a bit kinder than that, and I wouldn't do such a thing. So I tried to give him some advice, and I hope it was good advice. But what would your advice be? How do you cut a hedge? I know for me, it's keep it simple. You know, take your time, don't take too much off, and know your limitations. You know, if you just passed out or graduated as an electrician and you went self-employed, your first job you wouldn't take on would be a factory rewire, would it? You'd go to Mr. and Mrs. Cannybody's and rewire a plug socket, or, you know, put an oven in or something like that. So that's the message. Keep it simple. And if this has helped one person, I'm over the moon. Okay? Right, I'll see you on the next video, alright? You take care, and remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. Look after yourselves.